Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark Wintermute. So in the last one here, we got to the dam, found the medical supplies for the poor trapper guy who got viciously mauled by a very frightening looking bear, so we have got to weave our way back there now without getting mauled ourselves. So we're gonna attempt to do that here in just a second. I actually don't remember when his proper roaming phase begins, but good to keep our head on a swivel. I still gotta decide if I want to, because on one hand I know the rifle can deter him, but it's very heavy, and I could just take all the flare shells I have instead, which are also very heavy. Either way, when we get back to his place, when we get back to his place, we're gonna lighten the load a little bit. Sure. Whoa! Oh, that's just more metal noises. I remember that from the last chapter of the Long Dark, whatever you want to call it, when we were leaving Milton. Thankfully, some of our gear carried over from last time. I'm going to miss that so much in episodes 3 and 4. It also occurred to me, there was a new teaser today for the Long Dark, episode 5 again. And it made me finally wonder if I was going to actually get to keep my stuff from chapter 4 or not, because if so, that may greatly impact how that chapter goes, because I might want to have some stuff on standby. Because normally I just run through that as fast as I can. Because it is not an easy region, Black Rock, so we're going to actually go back around the other way we came. How encumbered am I? Could I theoretically drag some stuff with me? I don't know. I can't tell how many days it's been yet. Normally there's a counter, but if I could get a better feel for maybe resting off and getting the weight bonus. I mean, I'll have to come back up this way anyway. I could always get that supply cache another time. If I even need it, really. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere once I hit 90 pounds, I don't think. I won't be able to run. Who's there? Just get past. Whoa! Back up, Jack. I don't think so. These guys are moving on demon time today. Keep a flare ready just in case. I have a feeling I'm gonna need. Ah, yeah. Really? Be gone! I don't believe in you. Be gone, thought. Again? Are you kidding me? Ah, God. I'm telling you, those flares do not work right. That was like a dead-on hit, too, and it still didn't scare him off. Right after, he should have had pretty high wolf fear as well because of the stupid... Well, that should set the tone for the rest of this chapter. You know, I've never been up there in the Wintermute mode. I wonder if that's any different than survival. That, tower up there appears to... I might check that out. Heck, there's either going to be a note for a cache, or there's just going to be a cache up there later, I bet, with the way things go. I hate being this encumbered, it makes me so slow. The wind does not help either. Yeah, Milton was the nice type of weather for the region. Just wait till we get to Pleasant Valley. It does not live up to its name. Whoever named that place has a very bitter sense of humor. Hello, sir. Any interesting keys or anything?
I think I can use this.
No, we can't. We got better clothes. Although I should probably check on them now that... Ooh, I'll take the extra ammunition. Okay, maybe I'll keep the rifle on me just because I'm getting more ammo for that at this point. If I got a chance to pull the flare gun out instead of it defaulting to the rifle when I hotkeyed to it earlier, I probably wouldn't have even been jumped. Take a quick gander at this. These are car blueprints. I mean, are these really worth keeping? They don't seem better, but I can't really take the time to break them apart right now anyway. We'll just try and make it back to that cabin by the lake and then maybe take some shelter. Oh, I'm warming up anyway. If there are wolves around here, I might take care of it. I get a better chance. Deer. Yeah, I hope you guys get used to this view. There's going to be a lot of walking on train tracks for this episode. this chapter of the Long Dark. Hey, bud. Hopefully I'll be a little faster if I keep the weight off. And there's a wolf coming straight this way. Maybe I can take him down. I got a ton of stuff. You might need to get a little closer first. Oh, where you going, buddy? Don't want none of this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get him later. Plus, I'm starting to get cold again. You want some of this? Gotcha. I probably would have waited too long otherwise. I actually am surprised he rushed me there. Normally they'd get afraid if he got like the flare fear and then a gun, but oh, I'm crouching. I'm like, why I'm so heavy? If only. Oh, does that only come out as leather anyway? Can you not make the wolf hide and the deer skin stuff? I guess that would make sense, because you'd have to spend a lot of time just waiting around while doing other stuff. So it's not even worth eating the meat. I don't know if they have the intestinal parasites in this version of the game, but if they do, it's not worth the trouble. I did find more food, didn't I? Yeah. At least the wind's finally gone away. You know what? I don't even want that anymore. You go over there. You're so noisy. How do I get back in this fallen freight car? Honestly, I might drop some stuff here if I can.
I could use this.
Sewing kit. Not really need that. Get on board this bad boy. Anything good hiding in here? Literally nothing at all. Okay, well that's a little disappointing. I mean, I could repair it a couple times. I got plenty of cloth and sewing kit. I guess I can just check and see how it looks. See if it's worth anything. It's got a higher wind bonus, which might actually be better right now. I'll see how it looks fully repaired. Or at least on a similar level. These might be a little better. Break it down. Okay, what do I not need that I have on me at this moment in time? This for a log here, probably. I got a lot of sticks I don't need. Just drop like half of that. I don't really want to lose any of the food, but I'm not that hungry that fast. Have a quick drink. Okay, I'm moving a little quicker again. We're about halfway back to the cabin anyway now. It's hard to tell away in the distance if there's going to be more wolves or just rocks and other stuff. We're coming back up on Mystery Lake's cabin. Oh, I did get a key, didn't I? Didn't I get a key? Things, plate, okay, key. Oh, I still have my keys from the last? Oh, that's interesting. Forest Talker Dam, no. Admin office key, yeah. Key to cabin 2 and key to cabin 3. I think I did cabin 3 last time I came through here. No, why'd the game just autosave? That's never a good sign. Normally, in a game, but I think it actually just does this automatically, like every half hour or something like that. In order to help maintain, since you can die so easily and suddenly. Tempting, but I'm going to ignore it for now. I'll have to come back through this way later anyway, so... I think. And yeah, once we get around that rock there, we'll start heading diagonally back towards the cabin of that guy. I don't remember, does he have a name that we've been given yet, or just the Trapper? I think it's like Jeremiah or something like that, but I don't know if I know that from outside sources or if that happened in the last chapter and I just don't remember. Should probably save running for wolves, but it's fine. Actually, speaking of which, I don't really want to waste another rifle round on them because I think I'm going to drop the flare gun anyway, so drop it off back at the cabin to help lighten the load a bit. There's one way over there. I'm used to the rebalanced sort of wildlife. They did that after a while for the survival mode. They shuffled where a lot of wolves and, well, where everything lives, really, so that way you could still end up being surprised by them. See what's hiding in this home over here. Look how close I am to that cache. Not very. Gotta go back over the lake here and then up to that. Yeah. Surprised that actually shows up on the map too, the lookout. Gotta be careful, I think a bear... Well, in survival, I think a bear lives around there. I don't know if it does in this mode, since they kind of seem to like having the one bear stalking you, so... Oh, and now I forgot I can totally actually use the map to navigate correctly. Gotta go around these rocks a little bit. Climb that hill, Mackenzie. Doesn't help that the more once you cross the halfway point on your tiredness skill there, you start to lose the amount you can carry. Because you get so tired, so you kind of want to keep that held above. I guess I could always make a fire and a pot of coffee, but I kind of like to save the coffee if I can. I say that, I'm probably going to make a cup before we head to our next mission, because it's going to be a lot of walking, I think. If I know what's coming next. It's actually kind of nice through here now. In this current survival mode setup, this section would be full of at least like 2 wolves. There's a lot more wolves in this region to kind of screw you over. I guess depends on what difficulty you probably play to, but I don't even try Interloper. Maybe I'll do that for the channel just as a fun challenge, because I know usually the one before that is my level of difficulty that I can handle. I think it's called Stalker or something like that. There it is. I hope you didn't die. We kind of need you to live. I went all the way to get these medical supplies. Take a quick snack break. Okay, now we can keep going. 5 feet away from the cabin. I must have gotten a critical shot off on that wolf too earlier that I killed him, just realizing, because I don't think... I was a little surprised it took him down, because I don't think it was a headshot, and that's pretty much the only guarantee you get, really, that you bring something down, and even then that's not always true. Oh, I forgot this thing is here too. Rifle cartridge. Oh, wait, his name is Jeremiah. Maybe that's how I knew it. It says Jeremiah Storage Bin. What's up? I got you some supplies, boy. And some radio parts.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. And probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Hey. Oh, we can talk to you now. How's that dam doing?
The dam
that
was
we
pretty
just
busted up, like you said.
Place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. Was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s. But then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
Forest talkers.
So,
you say.
who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. Whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
To kill the world's
What's
most
this
unkillable
unfinished
bear.
business between you and the bear?
Ah. Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, well, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
Astrid.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked, but changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge, the old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truth hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Just an unkillable monster bear. Yeah, I can finally lighten the load a bit. I was kind of hoping that would actually weigh. Oh, that's so much lighter than if I just get rid of the rifle, but the rifle has more ammo. It could stand to be cleaned, though, I'll tell you that much. Is there a rifle cleaning kit here? If I shoot that too many more times, that may be a problem. Oh, we had lights here, too?
This stuff will come in handy.
Alright, I'll just pick up what he's got for me to take. And then we'll... Oh, hey! I didn't even see the map yet here. Let's go. Let's see. We'll probably start making our way over there. I'm assuming we're going to... Yeah. Mystery Lake. Then we get to go across all this. Old Spence Homestead. We'd probably make a visit that. And then we gotta go all the way out here to Broken Railroad. The map is deceptive because it looks like you come in from this side, but you actually come in from the other way here and have to work your way down. Thankfully, the walk isn't too bad until you get to around this point, but it's just a long one, so we gotta be prepared. What time of day is it? I might spend some time working on some... Anything need fix? Not really. I guess maybe we could just get going then. Thermal underwear could use some repairs. Now that's the question. Do I want to keep something a little more lethal on me, but it's going to weigh way more, or... Because I got to carry that spear back, too. Obviously, they didn't give me the rifle just not to use it, but... Got a lot of junk on me. Alright. I guess I'll throw that stuff away for the time being. Transfer. Maybe I can leave some food behind, too. Honestly, I don't need all the soda. I got plenty of water. I got so much water. I could probably actually just... Yeah. That should still be plenty. Still need to shed like 4 pounds. Finish eating that. Drop the can that it left behind, yeah. I don't know, I kind of want to keep everything else I have on me, honestly. Guess I don't really need the cash, do I? A lot of matches, but they don't weigh that much. Obviously, the closer. I just need the food bonus, really, is it? I'm going for, but I don't know. That should keep me light enough, it's not a problem. Make some coffee before we go. Where's my pot at? Where's... And my coffee, hold on. I know I didn't leave that behind. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of coffee. Why is it not letting me cook that? Or is it because I need to put the cooking pot down for... Also, where's my cooking pot at? Because I should have that option as well. Right. My cooking pot appears to be missing. I don't know how I left that behind, but thankfully they have one here. Now I should be able to make some coffee, yeah. I was wondering why that wasn't available. I was like, I've done this enough times to know. Alright, I guess you're coming with me too, which means I'm going to get a little heavier again, but I'm just going to have to deal with it, I guess. Unless there's anything else I can get rid of that I really don't need. I guess if I'm carrying the rifle, I don't need the torches, but... Lantern fuel should be enough. Refill that real quick and we can be on our way. At least to get to Forlorn Muskeg there. There's a sort of middle point that's good for staying at. Or maybe we can get to the Spence Homestead and we'll save from there. Boop, boop. Okay, we're good. So we need to be heading this way. Gonna be sunset soon, but where we're heading I should know. I think is a safe enough point to stay the night. As long as no bad storms roll through anyway. Even then we'll probably be okay. A legendary spear from the hunting lodge. Place your bets. Pilot who crashed and crippled his body. Or demon bear that can't be killed by any knowable means. Except maybe a spear. My money might be on the bear, I'm afraid to say. Especially because I am not going to be equipped for that confrontation like the first time I did it. Plus he's going to start following us around, which does not help. Run down the hill, it'll go even faster. Watch the tree. Deer or something running around, I just heard it. I remember the first time coming to this and being like, oh, how is there going to be like another... Like, not even region, I just thought maybe I missed something in the tunnel or that it was like right here and I somehow missed it the whole time, but... It never was conceivable to me that there could be more than one region I would visit in a chapter. Which is kind of funny, because actually, in 3 and 4, that doesn't really happen. This is the only one you do that. Maybe they decided it was too much in one go, but... I think it works out fine enough for this. It's all kind of connected. Alright. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I was like, that's not a good noise. Alright, what's closer, actually? Well, I don't know. Homestead is all the way down here. Might actually take more walking than I'm willing to do at the moment. Plus we'll have to go down there later anyway, so I think I'll just follow the rails. Should be like a freight car or something we can chill in for the night. I'll probably get there and wrap it up for today. I guess it's a little closer. I can kind of see it in the distance there. Gotta be careful walking on the water around here, too. You can fall through the ice in this section. That's why it's a little more difficult to just, you know, can't just make a beeline across all of this to fall through most of it. Best chance you have is maybe hopping your way through these islands, but even then, it's a little deceptive because some of them are just straight rocks that you wouldn't really be able to even get on top of. I do always like how Forlorn Muskeg looks, though. It's pretty cool. Just something about, like, the big valley with the mountains surrounding you. I don't know why it just kind of scratches a visual itch I like quite a bit. Well, down one. Don't start playing that music. Do not start playing that music tonight. That's never a good sign. And I think we can hunker down in here. Ooh, there's a lot of firewood too. That works out. Whoa. Too bad I can't actually read it, right? Yeah. Where did it go? Actually, hold on. Does that count as something I can pick up? Oh, I see. Interesting. That's not even like a item proper. Oh, that starts missions. Well, I should have picked that other one up, huh? Hold on. Does that wolf I killed count? Culla Wolf in the Mystery Lake region, Culla Wolf in the Forlorn Muskeg region, Culla Wolf in the Broken Railroad region. Well, I could probably do that. All I gotta do is shoot a wolf. It's not that hard. Alright, in the meantime, though, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. This is all the time I got for this one, so... We'll finish making our way to getting the spear later. Hopefully, I think we can make it there and back if I'm quick about it, and get some other stuff going on, so... in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.